In this module, I want to talk about blog hopping. Now, in case you don't know what blog hopping is, obviously I'm going to explain that here. But blog hopping is highly effective. It's a very effective way of driving traffic, and it is often overlooked. Not a lot of people do this. Okay. Now, this process simply involves commenting on other people's blogs. Just going to other blogs related to yours and leaving comments. Then you simply hop from blog to blog and leave comments. And that's where the term blog hopping comes from. Now, you gain traffic by linking back to your blog, product, or services in the comment. Obviously, when you leave a blog comment, you leave your name, you leave a website address and an email address. And obviously, the website address links back to you. Now, if done right, this is a very powerful traffic technique. Obviously, the first thing you want to do if you want to do blog hopping is find blogs. My advice is to simply look for blogs in your niche by searching for the niche keyword plus blog. For example, if you wanted to search for traffic blogs, you would just go to Google and search traffic blogs. That would bring up a ton of blogs in your niche. You also want to look for related forums and check people's signatures. Let's keep using traffic as the example. If I was looking for traffic related blogs, I'd obviously find some forums, and then other people would be commenting about driving traffic, and they would have links. Some would have links back to their blogs. That's one way of finding blogs as well. You also want to check comments already left on your blog. People who are already leaving comments are probably leaving comments to get backlinks from your blog to their blog, and the chances are it's going to be related. You also want to look for experts in your niche and see if they have a blog. So obviously you probably know who these people are, or if you do your research, you certainly will. Then it's just a case of seeing if they have a blog. So if you found me and you wanted to see if I had a blog, you would search John Thornhill blog, and then obviously you would find my blog. You can also look in blog directories. Now, blog directories are just simply exactly what it says. It's just directories where you can search for blogs in specific niches. And if you do a Google for blog directories, you will find a ton. So let me give you some blog hopping tips. The first thing you want to do is to subscribe to the blog's RSS feeds so you know when new posts are made. Obviously, you'll recall that there is a little RSS icon, usually in the URL or somewhere on the blog, where you will be informed when new posts are made. So make sure you do that because you want to try to get your posts in early. When a fresh post appears on a blog, that's when the traffic's going to hit the blog. Because sometimes as well, what you'll see is, especially with me, when I make a new post, I mail my subscribers. So if I've just made a post and you're one of the first people to comment, your comment's going to be seen by the most traffic. So that's what you need to be trying to do. Get the posts in early. Now, this is very important. Your comments must be informative. You don't want to just be putting, that's a nice post or great post, well done, that sort of thing. You need to be giving value. And you're going to hear me talk a lot about this throughout this course. If you can reply with something that's really informative, that's really interesting, and that's leaving people, they've got their value from you, they're going to maybe want to check you out. So make sure your comments are informative. Now, this is something I need to point out, okay? Don't be afraid to disagree with someone. If you believe in something and if you know your stuff, or you're experienced enough to do this, disagree if you have to, because what you'll find is controversy or a little argument on a blog can drive tons and tons and tons of traffic. I actually love it when someone not so much disagrees with me, or someone puts something on my blog what other people don't like or they maybe don't agree with, or it strikes a conversation, because then they keep coming back and wanting to see more, coming back wanting to see more. Everyone leaves more comments. This gets picked up by Google. This drives traffic, and then obviously your comments get seen, and you get the clicks to your site. Now, at the same time, I'm not saying go around disagreeing with everything you read. I'm just saying if you see something and you've got a good, strong point to make, don't be afraid to do it. Okay? Because controversy does sell. I'm sure you've seen arguments on Facebook and things like that, and you think, oh, I'm going to keep an eye on this to see what happens. I'm sure you've done that. I think we all do that. It's the same with blogs. Make sure you subscribe to replies and follow up if needed. Most of the time when you leave a comment, there's usually a little tick box you can tick to be emailed if replies are made. And obviously then you can keep an eye on what's being talked about, and if you need to follow up, make sure you do. This is very important, okay? Blog hopping should be part of your daily routine. This is definitely something everyone should be doing, okay? It's one of the most effective ways to drive traffic, one of the simplest ways too. So please make sure you don't disregard blog hopping. Now I'm going to give blog hopping an implementation rating of 4 stars. Doesn't take anything to get going. You just need to spend maybe an hour or two finding a few blogs and start leaving comments. Obviously informative comments. Easy to do. The results can be almost instant. You can start getting clicks to your blog as soon as you have left a comment. Obviously this is something you need to keep working at, but the results can happen fast. The work involved, I'm giving 3 stars. Obviously, it's something you need to keep doing. And as I said in the last slide, it's something you should be doing on a daily basis. So this is not something you can just do once and sit back. It's something you have to keep working at. But because of the way blog hopping works, I'm giving blog hopping an overall traffic rating of 4 stars. It is one of the easiest, most effective traffic generation techniques out there. So make sure you start, or if you haven't started blog hopping, make sure you do. If you are blog hopping, you will already know. Make sure you keep at it.